Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, so we're going to be solving the Minute Cryptic Mini for the 19th of June. They still haven't changed their website to make this a little more appealing, but we are on what is now the Mini's dashboard, I guess. Alright, let's get started. I didn't like last week, so let's hope this week's is a bit nicer. Right, found limo. Ordered rings, came away engaged. I'm wondering if ordered could be an anagram indicator. Found limo. Ordered rings. Came away engaged. Not seeing that one. Let's go one down. Juliet and I fled after Romeo entered weird emojis like. And there's a little emoji face there. I mean, J and R, Juliet and Romeo are NATO alphabet letters. Juliet and I fled after Romeo entered weird emojis like. How do you spell Juliet like Romeo and Juliet? Is it with two T's? I don't know if it's just one or two T's. Anyway. Fled after Romeo entered weird. Yeah, let's come back. Pauses outside dorm, firing off DM, luxury accommodation. Outside dorm, or firing off DM, maybe that says get rid of the D and the M off dorm. Just left the OR then. Maybe maybe outside is an O and an R. And then pauses is inside of that. Luxury accommodation. Not seeing that one. Right, idiot blasted Beethoven's Ninth beyond the limit of reasonable volume. Could it be blasting, anagramming idiot, and then Beethoven's Knife? What's that? The ninth letter of Beethoven, which I think is the N. Beyond the limit of reasonable volume. I think that's like what, drunk driving or not seeing that one either. Is this going to be another tough one? Seems to be. Right, not fair. Uruguay's wingers and centre taking corner apparently. Uruguay's wingers might be the outer letters, the wings. Should be U and Y. And centre, what's that, the G? Taking corner apparently. Not fair. Could it be ugly? Can fair mean obviously like pale? But what's that that poem like Monday's child is fair of face or something like that? Does that mean they're good looking? I mean, a corner, if you draw out an L, uppercase L, it does look like a corner. It is like a right angle. Let's put in ugly and see what happens from there. Right, neck and ankle of giraffe in XL brace. Is it going to be like the neck of, like, is it going to be like the second letter and the ankle, maybe like the penultimate letter or something? I hope it's nothing weird like that. XL. No, I'm not seeing that one. Okay, winding up dead. Last diary had admission of wrongdoing. Winding up, could that be an anagram indicator? Dead and the last of diary, which is a Y. Had admission. Had admission of wrongdoing. It'd be like my bad or oops or yeah, not seeing that one. Right, egg preparation using some of finest ingredients. Yeah, that's a hidden clue, thank God. Nesting, hidden between finest and ingredients. Nesting would be egg preparation. Now, does that help if anything else? Ordered rings. Came away, engaged. Maybe limo is ordered. Maybe rings is 2 O's. Thinking like eloped or something like found. Not a monsoon. No, not seeing that one. Limo ordered. Rings. Came away engaged. Engaged could be like busy or in use. I wonder if that ends in a D, because we have, I mean, the definition could be found or engaged, maybe. That would suggest we are maybe anagramming dead. Last diary had admission of wrongdoing. Or maybe it's maybe the definition's winding up and we're taking the last letter of dead and that's why it starts with the D. Had admission. Like let or admission of wrongdoing. Not oops, I've already said that. Pauses outside dorm. Firing off DM, luxury accommodation. Thinking like a mansion or a yeah, this is these minute cryptics, I just, yeah, has my brain just become broken in the last 2 weeks, or are these just like much far more different? I mean, they were too easy before, but these, it seems like they've swung the other way, and these are just like almost unintelligible, just far too much going on. Especially with their homoglyphs that they like to do now. Pauses, maybe rest. Resorts. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So if you pause, you rest. And that is outside of Dorm firing off the DM, so we just get the OR. And luxury accommodation, I guess, yeah, would be a resort. Resort isn't always luxurious, though. You can have like 2-star resorts, I guess. Right, Juliet and I fled after Romeo. Entered weird emojis like whatever that is. Like tired or something? Yeah, Juliet is J and I fled after Romeo. Entered weird emojis. Maybe we're getting rid of the J from emoji and I. After Romeo. What's after Romeo? R. T. Maybe weird is an anagram of emoji, and we'll put in an R in that and get rid of the J and the I. Juliet and I fled. So what are we left with? Oh, is it Morse, as in Morse code? Okay. That one's quite clever, once I've seen it. So I think we're anagramming found and limo with the rings, the 2 O's leaving it. They're coming away. So what are we left with? M-I-L-F. Let me put in the M-I-U-F. Is that right? Found limo. That's 9. Minus the 2 O's is 7. The L. What are we? Oh, mindful. Yeah, get rid of that D there. Engaged would be mindful, I guess. Okay. Yeah, neck and ankle. The ankle, the F. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the positions of the letters in giraffe. Like if you imagine if they were all written from top to bottom, like vertically. The ankle be F and like the neck be I, maybe. I don't know. What's an XL brace? Neck. What is neck? 45 forestry. Could it be 45 to brace? 45 maybe? What's XL? Just like big. Let's have a look at this one. Winding up dead. Last diary had admission. Could it be winding? Winding up dead. Last diary. No. Idiot blasted. I wonder if it's edition for volume, which would be an anagram of idiot Beethoven's Ninth, which is that? Yeah, which is the N, and I think the limit of reasonable is the end letter, the E. Yeah, so we've got anagram of idiot, and then Beethoven's Ninth, and that is beyond, i.e. after the limit, which, you know, that could be the starting letter or the end letter of reasonable, reasonably. So, yeah, okay, edition for volume. Is this 45? Let's put it in. XL brace. Um, hmm. I don't understand that. Or maybe, oh, XL in Roman numerals is 40. And yeah, it's the neck and ankle, the I and the F, which is, I don't know about that. Yeah, I think we're, if I'm right, we're like picturing like from top to bottom where your like body parts are. Like I guess the G would be like the head, and then the I the neck, and then the foot is the E, and the ankle is the F because it's slightly above. But I don't like that if that is exactly what's happening. Um, could it be losing? Um, had admit. Well, a sin is a wrongdoing, and I guess a diary is a log. Yeah, and the definition is winding up dead last. Yeah, that ellipsis there is doing a bit of trickery, so we get losing. Right, yep. Another tough one from Minute Cryptic. Slightly better than last week's, but yeah, they're definitely tougher than they were before, which I like, but yeah, some certain things that I'm not a fan of, like the giraffe one, but we'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week.